Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet, brought to you by MTGO Tickets. Check them out in the show notes. I am going to play Turbo Exhume, Tobias's deck that he has made famous on this very YouTube channel. And now I'm a bit nervous because I have to represent. Because he's put a lot of love and effort into this deck and he has provided a great guide. So now I hope I don't mess it up. So we're going to try to take the opponent by surprise on turn 2. So just play a tap land on turn 1, and on turn 2 we will exhume a hasted Ulamog's Crusher for the game. That's the plan. Though I would really have liked mulligan help. So I'm not sure how to mulligan with this deck. So Tobias, if you're watching, please add some mulligan instructions to the deck page. You can find all deck pages in every show notes for the Pauper Gauntlet. There is a link to the full list of the 78 decks. And here we go, playing against Henban again. I do want to play first. So I have the Sulfur Vent. I can get 2 mana out of that. But then I'm stuck. So I'm double checking for mulligan instructions. In case I missed them. But I've been reading through this. I think I have to throw this away then. Because I have 16 lands, so the chance of drawing a land. Or I have Manamorphose and Lotus Petal. But even if I draw Manamorphose or Lotus Petal, I'm not getting anywhere. So I think I have to mulligan here. Okay, here I have the Exhume at least, but I don't have a discard outlet. But I'm scared to mulligan further, but I think I have to mulligan again. I could easily end up with no land here. I can Spirit Guide into Tormenting Voice next turn. So I guess I keep this. I need another mana. I need mana. I have to put this on the bottom. Tough. Okay, so next turn we are Tormenting Voicing with Simian Spirit Guide. Because I think Tormenting Voice, let us see. Or maybe we should just Faithless Looting. Well, that's for next turn. But mulligan advice, much needed. And I'm curious to hear what Tobias thinks of these plays. So I am gonna use something. I think Tormenting Voice is better for the card advantage stuff, so I'm going to use that. And it lets me see 2 cards. I'm discarding Faithless Looting, or I'm actually discarding the Swamp. So what's the use of the Swamp? Might be wrong. So I can probe. But now I'm kind of stuck. Oh yeah, it's his Hellbent deck. I've played against that before. That should give me some time. Because now I'm pretty much stuck here until I draw a land. But just one of the sacrifice lands helped me with... But his... oh, look at that. So I can sacrifice that, use double Manamorphose, easily cast the Angler. And even go Faithless Looting next turn. Wow, he's also stuck. So this could get fun. Okay, better bite onto something because now... Oh, here, oh, of course. And his ability to block me makes my Gurmag Angler play very bad. He wasn't stuck on land, we knew that, so he's just... So I think I just have to dig for stuff here. But is it better to sacrifice the crevice or the lotus petal? I'm keeping the crevice for an explosive turn. So I'm going red, black, Manamorphose into red, red, cast, no, twice. And then use the Faithless Looting. Do it again. Red, red. There's a Dragon Breath, perfect for discarding. So we discard that and the crevice. And I think I'm done there because I want to cast the Gurmag Angler with Dragon Breath then, so when he attacks me next turn. And use the Manamorphose. That's not a great plan because he will just... So it's +2, +0, and if he can empty his hand, it's better than that. So now he will obviously attack anyway, so there is a chance. So which one do I get rid of? This can get green mana, but I have no use for green mana. There is Putrid Imp. Wow, he can then discard his whole hand and get that guy to be super huge. Well, would even Crusher help here? He doesn't have evasion, so maybe I should just block with the... Yeah, I should just be blocking with the Gurmag Angler here. Okay, I'm sacrificing this thing. Casting the Manamorphose. There's a Crusher, but no Exhume. How about Faceless Looting? Probably not. So we're casting Gurmag Angler. Using Swamp. Tormenting Voice, Gitaxia, and Probe Lotus Petal. Then we have a red mana here for pumping. But I am gonna block here. And he didn't have removal in hand, did he? No, he had these. He had lands, those 2 tastes, and the Gorgon. So now we're just gonna block. Because we are facing 10 damage here. But we will take down the Gorgon. Yes, your typical Magic matchup, right? Okay, so now I'm just gonna use Faithless Looting. Getting the Crusher in the yard. And the Swamp, I guess. Or gonna keep the swamp, throw away these two, play that, and dig further next turn. How often do you hard cast the Crushers? Is there a point in getting to 8 mana? Or here's the Bloodlust. I don't remember what I named this deck last time I played against it. Now I can't get blue mana for that. I'm going to draw a card. Look at his hand, see how bad my situation is. Oh no. That's a problem. I need to fill the hand, so I am Tormenting Voice, sing away Faithless Looting. I think that's the proper order of that. There's a Gurmag Angler. He can't kill it, right? Because that card doesn't kill black creatures. Does it? What? I don't think it killed black creatures. Withering. I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Here I can cast both Anglers. Yes, I can. But that will wreck my graveyard, so I'm not doing it. Manamorphose, Manamorphose, Sulfur Vent, Manamorphose. And attack. Or maybe I should have, maybe that was my only way to win, because he kills me in 3 turns and I will take, no, I can pump, so I can kill him before he can kill me. Right, he gets me to 4, I get him to 10. No, I die before he dies, but not unless I play this Angler next turn. So how much mana do I have to play the Angler? Lotus Petal, Gitaxian, Probe, Tormenting Voice, that's 3. But he could just get something to block, so I probably need to get him below. Well, if he gets a blocker, he wins, right? I can't work through that. Faceless Looting, just throw away the cards I draw. That will give me more mana. And if it is an Exhume, it doesn't really help a whole lot. Stinkweed Imp, Manamorphose. And play that guy for 2 then, and pump this guy 1. And now get rid of the useless cards like Lotus Petal, Probe, Tormenting Voice, Manamorphose. Need 1 more card. So I'm getting rid of one of the lootings. And he has to attack here. But if he can do 1 more point of damage, I lose. Intense, people! So getting the Stinkweed in back, of course he can block the last turn, so that's pretty useful. So that's what I'm doing. What's happening? Oh, he's just discarding a lot of stuff. But he doesn't gain any... What happened? Oh, he got to a threshold. Oh, Ray, I should have played the Stinkweed Imp. Oh my god. Okay. So is this a Tortured Existence deck? Should I treat it like it? Get Magma Spray to get his cards from out of the yard. Seems stupid. The Tortured Existence sideboard is plus a Dragon Fangs, plus 3 Magma Sprays. Take out 2 Gitax and Probe and 2 Stinkweed Imps. So Stinkweed Imp would have been great here if I had not discarded it. So I was way too aggressive and I should have been more defensive. But I did mulligan twice as well. Here is a lot better. Here is everything we need, right? Except that we don't have 4 mana on turn 2. But this has to be a keep. He mulligans. Oh, please let me play the second turn Crusher. Actually, my turn 2 looks bad here, right? I have the Tormenting Voice for the Crusher. I have the Lotus Petal, but I need one more land. So what's the play here? Oh my god, what is the play here? Keeping the land around seems like a good idea. So I can't get black from this. Oh, I can get black from this. So I can Exhume next turn. So this turn I should just play the Lotus Petal, Tormenting Voice the Crusher into the graveyard. Doesn't have haste. And he could just kill it with the Withering thing. I still think it's what I'm going for. I could Manamorphose, just to Manamorphose. And that seems pretty decent to me. Red. Tormenting Voice. Crusher. And there is a Sandstone Needle. So now a lot of things will happen. I'm going to probe him. See if he has the Withering thing. He doesn't. He can get the Recluse into play, but he doesn't have a second Swamp. So this looks... Okay, Graves, Scalably, Gordon, Recluse, Brain Gorgers. That's like cards I have no idea what they do. But we are looking decent. We won't have black mana after next turn though. Which is a problem. But this Crusher should work. I wish I could discard this, but I have no way of discarding stuff. So I'm just sacrificing this, casting the Exhume, and then I have nothing. So will the Crusher be enough? I'm sure you're screaming at me what I should really have done. Brain Gorges is just a 4/2 creature. Won't stop Mr. Crusher. I don't want to sacrifice my creature. It is just a 4/2. No thanks. Even if he finds a swamp now, I will 3-for-1 him with the Crusher, but this deck is not about card advantage, is it? I guess Faithless Looting is the best card I can draw. He found the second swamp, that's a problem. A huge, huge problem. Okay, that's interesting, because now I can suddenly cast a lot of stuff. With a lot of stuff I mean Gurmagangler. So maybe I do that before attacking, just to see if I find something interesting. So I'm getting black, red, I guess. Black, red. There is another Crusher. That's not on the table. And I'm just gonna play this Angler. 3, 4. Here he comes. I wanted to do it before attacking in case I found the land, in case I could do something more to remove his blocker now, but still I'm gonna get 3 cards off his table. What are those 3 cards going to be? He needs his Madness Outlet, so he has to let go of the Brain Gorgers. And a land, I think. Which will make the situation for Mr. Gurmagangler pretty good. Alright, I'm really playing slow, I have to speed up. But this is hard to get right. Gotta use F8 and F6. Because I need to win another game here. Three cards in the graveyard. No red cards in hand, can't do anything. Except beat down with this 5/5 and hope it is enough. Oh, it doesn't have flying. So why didn't I block? Okay, could easily get flying anytime. And he's grave scrabbling. The Gorgon Recluse, of course. But my Magma Spray wouldn't help here. It's a crevice. That could prove useful. It gives me 3 mana towards casting the other Gurmagangler. So I'm wondering if the correct play here is really the Stinkweed Imp. To get everything going. But I can't recast it, so it isn't a reliable blocker. Faithless Looting, I would discard Stinkweed Imp, Dragon Fangs. Or should I discard the Crusher? Now we have to attack, right? Yeah. because you can get the blocker down. But then I should be able to cast another angler. So I guess that's kind of okay. Oh. Tormenting Voice, discarding Stinkweed Imp. First let's... Wow. So I am Tormenting Voicing, I am discarding Stinkweed Imp. But if I draw an Exhume, that's going to suck. Or should I discard the Dragon Fangs? Okay, I am discarding the Dragon Fangs. I'm not sure what the correct target is here. But that's just pure value. Oh, wow. So I got the Exhume. Which meant that, okay, the Crusher would have been great. But I have a Crusher in the graveyard. Though he has... are they relevant? Well, what is the right play here? Having one more Crusher in play, that must be good. Or is it the Angler? Okay, I need to make a decision. I'm going for that, the Crusher. Giving him Brain Gorgers then. Who could like get together. Oh yeah. What does that do? Trample, that's nice. Wow, I'm slow. I just don't want to make a misplay. But I need to win before 8 minutes here. I do not want to time out. So I'm gonna start to make a bit hasty decisions here, but I need to win this. So you can double block. No, the Putrid Imp has to attack, so he can't really block the Gurmag Angler if he wants to. Of course he can do a ton of damage here. Or at least next turn. He can do 9, but that's not enough. It is enough if he gives himself Threshold. And of course he will have that. So he will be able to do 10 damage next turn. So I can't attack with the Delver. Or with the Angler, I mean. Because I need to block that guy. But can he really ignore it? He can just block it with the Putrid Imp and win the game. So this is the attack I have to make. No more red mana for you. And I do 5. But now I'm gonna take... Yeah, he's gonna kill me next turn, and I can't kill him next turn, can I? It would require a miracle. But that miracle surely involves Faithless Looting. Oh, he kept the second one back, even though it cannot block. Oh, look at this. So, let's loot. Discarding Crusher and Stinkweed Imp. Oh, discarding Dragon Breath, of course. But he'll kill me with 6 damage, so that doesn't help. And I can't draw another card, or can I? No, I can't. God. Well, Stinkweed Imp is obvious. And I'm going for Dragon Breath. And I should play Stinkweed Imp here, right? To stop that. And then go for the Gangler next turn. Because I'm going to die otherwise. That's the mistake I made last game. And now I will attack. No, then I'm going to die anyway, so that doesn't work. But now I have a hasty angler with Dragon Fangs. He's gonna get another Infectious Bloodlust, but it's not going to help him a lot. Another Brain Gorgers. Yeah, this is rough. No, I don't want to do that. But I do very much want to block. So I'm not even sure if I'm getting the Stinkweed Imp or taking the card here. But Stinkweed Imp doesn't lead to victory, does it? Because I need to have 2 blockers next turn. And he can easily kill the Stinkweed Imp, and I will lose the land. So I'm cancelling, drawing a card, getting that thing. And playing the angler. What happens if I attack with both? He will let 1 through, still have 6 damage. Tormenting Voice, Exhume. So I have to keep 2 blockers here. But what is my out next turn? But I can't attack here, I die. So next turn I have to Faithless Loot into... I shouldn't have taken the Dragon Breath out of the yard. Because I needed to win next turn if I draw an Exhume. But wait a minute, I can just Stinkweed Imp next turn and actually make an attack. Get back Stinkweed Imp, play it. So I have 2 blockers next turn as well. But if he plays another creature... What? Okay, I felt like I was surely going to lose there. But I'm glad I sped up a bit, because now I have time for the last... No, don't concede on me. This was so impressive. Okay, you are getting the block treatment. No, yeah, block him. Sorry, that was sad, because he was on the same hours as mine, and this deck was interesting. But if you just quit randomly and just waste 35 minutes for me, you are getting the block treatment. Okay, Turbo Exhumes makes it into round 3 of the Gauntlet. And yeah, the Pauper Gauntlet moves on. Thank you for watching.